Right, settle down, settle down. Welcome to our countdown of the top 5 luxury cars of 2025 that are worth every million. And when I say worth, I mean they cost an astronomical amount of money, the kind of money that could buy you a reasonably sized island, or perhaps more sensibly, a lifetime supply of very good cheese. But who wants sensible when you can have... These aren't just cars, they're statements. They're rolling palaces of opulence, engineering marvels that laugh in the face of fuel efficiency and practicality. And frankly, that's why we adore them. These cars are the epitome of luxury, performance and innovation. They're the kind of vehicles that make children point, grown men weep, and bank managers develop a sudden nervous twitch. We're talking about machines so advanced, so beautifully crafted, and so mind-bogglingly powerful that they redefine what it even means to travel from A to B. Forget your dreary commutes and your sensible family saloons. This is motoring on a completely different, dare I say, plane. It's about the experience, the theatre, the sheer, unadulterated joy of commanding something utterly extraordinary. So buckle up, or rather recline in sumptuous leather, as we take you on a journey through the automotive creme de la creme. We'll be looking at behemoths of comfort, titans of technology, and speed demons dressed in Savile Row suits. Prepare to have your perceptions of what a car can be utterly shattered. Because what you're about to see isn't just transport, it's art, it's engineering, and yes, it's a glorious, unapologetic display of wealth. And honestly, isn't that what dreams are made of? Let's get on with it. First up, we have the Rolls-Royce Spectre. Now, Rolls-Royce going electric, it's like finding out the Queen has taken up breakdancing. A bit surprising, perhaps a tad alarming for the traditionalists, but you just know it's going to be done with impeccable grace and absolute authority. And this car, the Spectre, it doesn't just whisper luxury, it silently glides into your consciousness and redecorates it with diamond-studded wallpaper and carpets woven from the fluffiest clouds. They say it redefines luxury with its state-of-the-art technology and unparalleled comfort, and for once, the marketing blurb isn't entirely hyperbole. It's astonishing, the sheer audacity of it. To take a brand synonymous with colossal V12 engines that purr with the gentle rumble of a contented lion, and replace it with silence. But it's a silence that speaks volumes about the engineering witchcraft that's gone into this thing. The doors, of course, open the wrong way because Rolls-Royce, and when they close, it's like being sealed in a very expensive, very quiet bank vault. The Starlight headliner twinkles above you, the leather is softer than a diplomat's apology, and the ride quality makes a magic carpet look like a skateboard on a cobbled street. It's not a car, it's a mobile, stately home for the discerning, eco-conscious billionaire. And the technology, it's crammed with it, screens that appear as if by magic. An infotainment system probably cleverer than most world leaders, and enough computing power to launch a small rocket, or perhaps just to ensure your champagne stays perfectly chilled. But it's also beautifully integrated, so discreet. It doesn't shout about its cleverness, it's just clever. Driving it, or rather being wafted along in it, is an experience unlike any other. It's serene, it's powerful in a completely understated way, and it makes you feel, rather important actually. Terribly, wonderfully important. This isn't just transport, it's an event. Next, we have the Bentley Flying Spur Hybrid. Now, Bentley, for me, has always been about a certain thuggish charm. A velvet glove wrapped around an iron fist capable of crossing continents at improbable speeds while you're cocooned in a gentleman's club on wheels. The idea of a Bentley then initially sounds a bit like a cage fighter taking up watercolor painting. But hold your horses, because this is Bentley, and they don't do things by halves. This car is still unequivocally a masterpiece of engineering, and it still offers an unmatched driving experience, just with a slightly clearer conscience. They say it's a masterpiece of engineering, and you can feel it, the way this Leviathan, and it a big car, manages to be both supremely comfortable and surprisingly agile is a testament to the wizards at Crew. The hybrid system isn't just there to appease the tree huggers, it adds a new dimension to the Bentley character. You get that instant electric torque, that silent getaway from the traffic lights that leaves lesser mortals gawping, before the proper engine wakes up and reminds you that yes, there's still a very potent, fire-breathing heart lurking beneath that enormous bonnet. It's a Jekyll and Hyde sort of affair, but both personalities are utterly captivating. The driving experience, unmatched, absolutely. You can waft along in near silence, enjoying the admiring glances, or you can unleash the combined might of petrol and electricity and feel the horizon rush towards you with alarming alacrity. The interior is, as you'd expect from Bentley, a symphony of handcrafted wood, leather, and exquisitely knurled metal. It's a place where you don't just sit. This car manages to be both a limousine for the fabulously wealthy and a grand tourer for the enthusiastic driver. It's a contradiction, a glorious, wonderful contradiction, and I absolutely adore it for that. More power with a hint of polar bear preservation. All right, now for something that doesn't just whisper, "I've made it." It bellows it through a diamond-encrusted megaphone, the Mercedes-Maybach S-Class. If the Rolls-Royce is old money and the Bentley is aristocratic muscle, the Maybach is, well, it's very new money, isn't it? With its sleek design and powerful engine, this car is a true symbol of status. The kind of thing you arrive in when you want everyone, and I mean to know you've got more money than sense, but you're having a fantastic time with it. The design is certainly imposing, it's vast, it's got more chrome than a 1950s American diner, and those dinner plate wheels could probably serve a banquet. Sleek, perhaps? Ostentatious? Undeniably. But that's the point, isn't it? This isn't a car for shrinking violets. This is a car for people who own small countries, or at least the C-suite of a company that could buy one. The two-tone paintwork, the almost comically long wheelbase, it's all designed to make an impact. And by thunder, it does. You don't so much drive it as make an entrance. And under that D-list celebrity bonnet, a powerful engine, of course. Mercedes knows how to do engines, and the one in the Maybach is suitably potent, capable of wafting this land yacht along at speeds that would trouble the German Autobahn police, all while you're getting a hot stone massage in the back. Yes, the back seats are where the real action is. Reclining thrones, champagne flutes, screens bigger than your first television. It's less a car and more a private jet for the road. A true symbol of status? Absolutely. Subtle, not in a million years, but magnificent in its own gloriously over-the-top way. It's the automotive equivalent of wearing sunglasses indoors at night. Now an Aston Martin. The name alone conjures images of James Bond, sharp suits, and impossibly beautiful, well, everything. But an Aston Martin vehicle, the Lagonda. It sounds like asking a supermodel to go mud wrestling. Yet, this car, they say, combines elegance and performance in a way that sets it apart from the rest. And Aston Martin, bless their V8-powered hearts, might just have pulled off the impossible. An SUV that actually makes you feel sophisticated, even when you're contemplating driving it up a mountain. The challenge with any luxury SUV is making it look less like a Chelsea tractor and more like something genuinely desirable. The Lagonda all-terrain, I have to say, manages this with surprising aplomb. It's still recognizably an Aston with those feline lines and that predatory stance, but it's been elevated, both literally and figuratively. It's got the presence of a Range Rover, but with the tailored finesse of a Savile Row suit. It's a curious beast, this. It promises the ability to tackle the rough stuff, but you just know most of them will only ever tackle the speed bumps outside Harrods. But the combination of elegance and performance is where Aston Martin truly excels. Inside its pure Aston luxury acres of fragrant leather, beautifully sculpted wood, and technology that's seamlessly integrated rather than shoutily displayed. And under the bonnet, well, you can expect a suitably muscular power plant capable of propelling this rather large vehicle with the kind of urgency that would make 007 nod in approval. It sets itself apart because it refuses to be just another luxury SUV. It's an Aston Martin first, an all-terrain vehicle second, and for that it deserves a polite but very enthusiastic round of applause. Perhaps Bond needs something for those rugged weekends in Scotland. And finally, we arrive at the Bugatti Chiron Supersport. Now, calling this the ultimate luxury car is a bit like calling Mount Everest a reasonably tall hill. It's so much more than that. This isn't just luxury. This is automotive godhood. This is what happens when engineers are given an unlimited budget, a blank sheet of paper, and possibly a lifetime supply of very strong coffee. It offers the best-in-class features and a ride like no other, primarily because nothing else on planet Earth like this. It's less a car, more a land-based intercontinental ballistic missile with very nice seats. What are these best-in-class features? Well, let's start with the engine. 16 cylinders, 4 turbochargers, something in the region of 1,600 horsepower. These aren't numbers. These are declarations of war on the laws of physics. The sheer, unadulterated, brutal acceleration is something that rearranges your internal organs and possibly your understanding of the universe. It's a force of nature, barely contained within a carbon fiber monocoque that looks like it was sculpted by aliens with an impeccable eye for aerodynamics and a desire to frighten small children, and the ride like no other. Absolutely, at sensible speeds, which in a Chiron is anything below 150 miles per hour, it's surprisingly docile, almost comfortable. But then you find a bit of empty runway or a very deserted stretch of German autobahn, and you unleash the Kraken. The world blurs, the noise is apocalyptic, and you are pinned to your seat by forces that normally only fighter pilots experience. Is it luxurious? Yes, in a very Bugatti way. Exquisite materials, incredible craftsmanship. But the real luxury here is the access to that performance, that engineering pinnacle. It's not just worth every million, it's worth every single one of your senses being turned up to 11. Glorious. So, there you have it. 5 machines that cost more than most people's houses, and are probably more exciting to live in, to be honest. From the silent opulence of the Rolls-Royce to the face-melting insanity of the Bugatti, these are the cars that occupy the very peak of the automotive mountain. They are, in many ways, completely pointless. Nobody a car that can do 250 miles an hour or one with a Starlight headliner, but then nobody a Picasso or a bottle of 1945 Mouton Rothschild. We desire them because they represent the pinnacle of human achievement in their respective fields. Thanks for watching. Which of these luxury cars would you love to drive? Or, more realistically, be driven while sipping champagne from a crystal flute? Let us know in the comments below. I'm particularly interested to hear if anyone thinks the Lagonda SUV is a good idea, or if, like me, you think an Aston Martin should remain resolutely low to the ground. But then again, what do I know? I just talk about cars. It's up to you, the discerning, incredibly wealthy, or just enthusiastic viewer, to decide. And while you're down there typing out your well-reasoned or hilariously biased opinions, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more amazing content. Because while you might not be able to afford these behemoths just yet, you can at least join us as we poke them with a metaphorical stick and marvel at their sheer, unadulterated brilliance. Until next time, keep dreaming big and maybe start saving those pennies. You'll need quite a lot of them. Cheerio.